Good morning everyone. We are the Group 6 and our topic is all about evolutions of media. Pero before unsa na siya, is na ko ipakita niyo nga picture is kani nga year nga naimbento ang television, radio, and internet. So kani nga picture, mao ni siya ang year kung kanusa nahimo ang TV, radio, and internet og sa mga umabot pa nga mahimo. In 1960s, naimbento ang television which is black and white. And then, sa radio is a vintage analog radio. In 1970s, naimbento ang color CTR TV and then transistor radio. In 1980s, naimbento po ang portable CTR TV and then boombox radio player and also the early personal computer. Mao ni nga siya nga year nga naimbento na jud ang computer. In 1990s, naimbento ang CTR TV or flat CTR TV which is katunin ni siyang mga nipis na TV. And then sa radio is a Sony Walkman. So kani siya is a portable radio which is nana siya earphones. And then early laptop, kani siya usa po ni siya ka portable computer which is pwede ni siya ma-use sa email and also dial-up internet. In year 2000, naimbento ang digital television which is DTV or more square and modern. Sa radio, naimbento ang portable CD player or Discman style round with headphones. In middle 2000, naimbento pod ang iPad Shuffle or small square MP3 with circular control. And then sa laptop, naimbento ang modern laptop. Kani siya nga modern is more colored ni siya i-compared sa katong pictures nga akong gipakita ninyo. In year 2010, naimbento ang flat screen TV or LCD TV which is mao ni atong gipanggamit karon nga TV. And then sa radio is iPad Classic. Kani siya is dako ni siya i-compare sa katong iPad Shuffle nga akong gipakita ninyo ganina. So what is media? In mass communication, media are the communication outlet or tools used to store and deliver information or data. And there are 5 types of media. First is internet. Second, television. Third, radio. Fourth, newspaper. And last, magazine. So what is evolutions of media? In the first part of evolutions of media, describe the history and development of media. So katong una na kong gipakita ninyo tanan, mao to siya ang history of evolutions of media. And then, the evolutions of media is a useful supplement for fundamental courses in mass communication and communication history, as well as primer for anyone interested to or in understanding the big pictures communication.
The evolution of traditional to new media.
Pre-industrial age before 1700s, people discovered fire, developed paper from plants, and forged weapons and tools with stone, bronze, copper, and iron. It was a time when people depended on natures. They used fire made from paper from plants and created tools and weapons from stone and metals. Example of forms of media. First is cave paintings in 35,000 BC, clay tablet in Mesopotamia in 2400 BC, papyrus in Egypt in 2500 BC, Acta Diurna in Rome in 130 BC, Libao in China at 2nd century, Codex in Mayan region in 5th century, printing press using woodblocks in 220 AD. Industrial age in 1700s to 1930s, people used the power of STEM, developed machine tools, established iron production and manufacturing of various products, including books, through the printing press. So the industrial age was a time when people started using machine and STEM power. Instead of doing everything by hand, this made work faster and easier to produce more goods. So, ang STEM engines to run machine that made clothes and books mass quicker than before. For example, the printing press is helped to produce many books for people to read.
So next is the industrial age of 1700s to 1930s. So there's a lot of example of forms of India. So the first is printing press for mass production of the 1900s, and also the newspaper from the London Gazette of 1740, the typewriter of 1800, and telephone from 1876, motion picture of photography and projection of the 1890, and also the commercial motion pictures of 1913. Motion picture with sound is also from 1926, and the last is the telegraph of punch card. So in the next slide, where you can see the telegraph from 1700s to 1930s from industrial age, and also the telephone of 1876, and also the typewriter of 1800s. So this image came from industrial age, which is slightly karaan na siya, but some are functional, but mostly are dili na siya functional kay high-tech na ba ita karon.
Israel is 70s to 1930s, typewriter 80s. The invention of the typewriter was a process involving multiple inventors throughout the 80s and 19th centuries. However, the first practical typewriter was invented in 1960s, not exactly in the year 80s. Industrial age 70s to 1930s. Printing press for mass production. Printing press for mass production is a machine that mechanically prints text or images onto papers. Its invention revolutionized how information was shared by making mass production of books, newspapers, and documents possible, fast, cheap, and accurate. Electronic age 1930s to 1980s. The invention of the transistor ushered in the electronic age. People harnessed the power of transistors that lead to the transistor, radio, electronic circuits, and the early computers. In this age, long-distance communication became more efficient. Thank you.
Good morning everyone, I'm here to talk about the electronic age 1930s to 1980s. Example forms of media: transistor radio, television 1941, large electronic computer, mainframe computer, OHP LCD projectors. Transistor radio, invented by John Bardeen, Walter Batin, William Shockley in 1947. A portable radio using transistor, enabling smaller size and greater efficiency. It transformed personal audio and portable entertainment options. Example, the Emerson transistor radio showcasing compact design and accessibility. Television 1941, an electronic device receiving signals and displaying them visually, revolutionizing communication and entertainment through broadcasting. Example, a 1941 television highlighting early design with a wooden cabinet and a small screen.
A mainframe computer is a large, high-performance electronic computer system designed to rapidly process massive amounts of data and handle billions of transactions. Simultaneously, for large organizations, these powerful machines are used for critical tasks such as processing financial transactions, running enterprise-wide applications like enterprise resource planning, and managing large databases that require high reliability, security, and constant availability. The Apple I was Steve Wozniak's initial design, sold as a pre-assembled circuit board without a case, power supply, or keyboard, which users had to provide themselves. It featured a MOS 6502 microprocessor and 4 KB of memory, designed to be affordable and simple for hobbyists, outputting text to a TV screen and using cassette tape for storage with an optional card. While not a complete personal computer as we know it today, it was a significant step paving the variability of small user-friendly computers and paving the way for Apple computers. The Apple II, designed by Steve Wozniak and introduced in 1997, was a pioneering personal computer that made computing accessible to the average consumer and sparked to the personal computer. It was the first affordable computer with a built-in keyboard, a user-friendly design, color graphics support, and expansion slot. Its popularity grew rapidly, especially in schools, and the introduction of software like the spreadsheet program Physical in 1979 helped establish the personal computer as a serious business tool.
Good day, and now you are proceeding to my next topic. And let me you to know you are here the new information age in 1990s to 2000. So karon ipakita na po ninyo ang mga images nga gibang gamit sa unang panahon nga karon is upgraded na. So now let's proceed and let me read to you the description. The internet paved the way for faster communication and the creation of social network. People advanced the use of microelectronics with the invention of personal computers, mobile devices, and wearable technology. Moreover, voice, image, sound, and data are digitalized. We are now living in the information age. And now, let's proceed. And now, let's all move on and I will show you some of the digital mga internet sa unang panahon nga karon is ni upgrade na. So, as nakita niyo dira sa babaw is mga examples nga akong i-explain ninyo tagsa. So, the first one we have here, the music development at the University of the Illinois, revolutionizing in the first graphical browser to display image directly page alongside text. So, mo din na ang sample sa una nga music in 1993. So, grabe day ka kung ano level up na dyan kayo karon. So, una is pa rin gamit nila. Nga karon, ngayon na itong mga gamit na kanita gamit na Facebook, nila kay browser, na pa IG, na pa TikTok. So, dagan bagay kayong mga lots of apps na gamitin for communication. So, the second one is we have the internet in 1995. So, nakita nyo sa babaw is mauna ang image sa internet sa unang panahon. So, wala pa kayo na upgraded pa kayo ta. So, let me read the description. Internet Explorer was the first release in August 1995. Coinciding with the release of Windows in 95, it was initially offered as an add-on to Windows 95. So, kita gini nyo maupa na gyud ang pinakauna in 1995 nga na-release ka internet. Maupa na ang image sa internet sa una. Now, as what we call the media evolution, nga among topic nga akong i-introduce ninyo for you to know, para makasabot mo, let me derive you to my conclusion. The information age is fundamentally transform how we communicate, learn, create, connect to people around us sa mga lagyong topic. Using those media evolution sa unang panahon na makita nyo guys babaw, mauna sila tanan guys nga sa una. Technological leaps from MOSFET to smartphone, the web you shared is an era where society thrives on instead of information and digital innovation. So, nag-innovate na kita tanan guys. Taga na kitang magamit karon nga mga technology, mga media, mga information, sa unsa mga gamit ito sa una. Sa unang panahon gamit sa mga tao is katupa. How much more nga karon nga generation na to is grabe ni involved na kita karon sa technology. Mga bata pa nga ang mga bata karon is nag-kuana sa technology, hipawiran nag-cellphone. Unlike sa una is pang dula pa, mga dula pa karon is light na yun guys. Kaya mga bata karon is cellphone ang nilimitan. Grabe yun ang impact na damage gatag na to sa technology, sa social media. Gikaon na kita sa technology. Unsa na lang ka ang next generation pa na mo, generation pa. More to guys. Thank you o salamat. I hope na may information na kuha sa akwa job. I hope na learn mo. Good day and thank you.